how do you buy and sell at the same time? It's the age-old question, especially as a first-time seller, because you bought a house, you know how to buy, and you're like, how do I get rid of this one and get to the other one, and am I going to be homeless, and yada, yada, yada. Well, I'm Casey Jenkins with Oak Realty, and let's talk through all that. You've got multiple options when buying and selling at the same time. One of the big options is you can buy what's called a spec home. So you can buy a home that's pre-built by a builder who wants to hold on to it for a little while, or who can't close for another month or 2 or 3 and is okay with you selling while you get everything ready and they finish up this home. So if they've got like 3 or 4 months left to build, they'll be like, yeah, we'll give you a contract and you sell your home while you're doing it. And so you'll be able to sell your home closer to closing of the spec home and then just line it up back to back so you close within a day, so you close within a week, so you're really not homeless that long, if at all. Another option is you go ahead and you put your home on the market. We start looking for the home that you want, and you ask the buyer for a rent back. So basically you close on your current home that you're living in, and then you stay in the house for another month or 2, depending on what the buyer allowed you, while you get your next house closed and everything. That way you have the money from your current house in the account. You can write non-contingent offers on the new house, meaning you can write an offer that doesn't say, hey, I have to sell the first one because it's already sold, but you have a place to live. You don't have to move out. You don't move out until the end of that 60 days or 30 days, whatever it may be. And then another option is to go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to sell this one. I'm going to go rent someplace and find a short-term rental, and then I'm going to go look and I'm going to move into the next one and find the next one. That really is used if the market is crazy, if people aren't taking contingent offers, if people aren't saying, hey, we don't want to be contingent on the sale of your house, like we don't want to give you a first right of refusal, all of those things, that's your best option. And it's a really hard option because you do have to move twice, or you have to move into an Airbnb, put all your stuff in storage, and then move it again. So that's not our first option, that's not our go-to option, but it is an option out there. Another option, you've got 2 more. It's a contingent offer. So you've got your house either listed or getting ready to be listed, and you put in an offer on another house contingent upon the sale of your first. That happens a lot in a buyer's market, that a seller will take that. Even if your home's not listed, if your home's just listed and is not under contract, in a buyer's market, which is what we're not in at the moment in 2025, that goes really, really well.